Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear all students. I hope that you all are fine. Alhamdulillah. It's English period for class 5, and students, today we are going to continue our novel today. But before open our book, let's recite dua. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi zidni ilma. Ameen summa ameen. Students, before moving towards our next chapter, I would like to give you a short review about the novel we have started. That there was a man cub went to the jungle, and it was left by his parents there. So what father and mother saw him, and they carried him to their cave, and they started to live with Mowgli started the man cub started to live with them, and then issue was created that it is a man cub, it should not be kept by the wolf family. Then the wolf council was settled, and in that council it was decided that it should be trained by Balu, who was the bear, and then all the animals accepted that man cub, and the Mowgli started, and they all father and mother were named that man cub as Mowgli, and then Mowgli started to living with those animals. Now, what happened next? We have to start our chapter 3 today, in which we learn that what happened next. Here is chapter 3, the adventures of Mowgli. नाउ यू कैन इमेजिन कि अगर कोई इंसान जो है वो जंगल में जाएगा तो वो किस तरह से वहाँ सरवाइव करेगा. तो वहाँ पे सरवाइव करने के लिए हमें वहाँ के लॉज पता होने चाहिए. जब इन द काउंसिल इट वाज डिसाइडेड एंड इट वाज ऑर्डर्ड बाय द अकीला, हु वाज द लीडर ऑफ दैट काउंसिल, दैट this man cub should be trained according to the laws of jungle. It means the rules of the jungle. So Balu the bear decided and said that he will train that Mowgli according to the laws of jungle. So in this chapter it is described that how Mowgli was trained and what he did. Instead of reading this chapter, I would like to give you a summary of this chapter, so when you will read it you will not get confused anywhere, because you will already know the summary of that chapter. So I'm just giving you the summary that on this page it is saying the adventures of Mowgli means the risky activities by the Mowgli. आप सोचें एक मैन कब यानी इंसान का बच्चा जो है वो एक जंगल के अंदर जाएगा तो वो अपने आप को किस तरह से ट्रेन कर पाएगा, अपने आप को किस तरह से वहाँ के लॉज के हिसाब से वहाँ की लाइफ कैसे गुजारेगा. तो वो इसके अंदर उसको ट्रेनिंग किस तरह से दी, उसने एडवेंचरस एक्टिविटीज कैसे की, अपनी रिस्की एक्टिविटीज कैसे की, तो वो हम इस चैप्टर में आपको पता चलेगा. सो ऑन दिस पेज इट इज सेड दैट Mowgli grows up happily with the wolves. Balu and Bagheera teach Mowgli the laws of jungle, while Sher Khan tries to convince the other young wolves that they should get rid of Mowgli. शेर खान जो वहाँ का शेर खान जो टाइगर था वो उसको वो मैन कब चाहिए था ताकि वो उसको मार सके. तो वो जो है अगेंस्ट था इस बात के कि ये यहाँ पे बड़ा हो. तो वो सब वो उसको बहकाने की कोशिश करता है कि इस मैन कब को यहाँ से निकालो, यानी Mowgli को यहाँ से निकालो. Then what happened? Okay, here's a picture. You can see that here is Mowgli, here is Balu, and here is Bagheera, the Black Panther. Now, here on this page, the explanation is given that the bear was very delighted with the quick-witted people. Sometimes Bagheera comes to see how the lessons are coming along, and he too is pleased. Means कि bear जो था वो बहुत खुश हुआ क्योंकि Mowgli जो है वो जल्दी ट्रेंड हो रहा था, उसको सब चीज़ें बहुत जल्दी से समझ आ रही थी. फिर क्या होता है कि बगिया जो कि ब्लैक पैंथर होता है वो भी वहाँ पे उसको देखने के लिए आता था कि उसकी ट्रेनिंग किस तरह से चल रही है. तो इस तरह से Mowgli की ट्रेनिंग जो है वो इन 2 मेंबर्स ऑफ द जंगल्स के साथ हो रही थी. नाउ व्हाट हैपेंड नेक्स्ट? Now further in this chapter, the different activities done by Mowgli is given. When you will read it, you will know very deeply that what was exactly the story. But I am concluding here that Mowgli learns to climb, swim and run. He also learned strangers, hunting call, and it's called that jungle creature repeat when they are hunting outside of their home turf. Balu taught Mowgli about the laws of monkeys. Yes, who was monkeys? He told to Mowgli that monkeys are shameless, evil, and dirty. They are forbidden. Yes, वहाँ पे जो monkey थे वो बहुत ज़्यादा shameless, evil थे, बहुत ज़्यादा तंग करने वाले थे. तो वो इस चीज़ से भी मोगली को आगाह करता है यानी बताता है, और वो मोगली को सारे laws of जंगल के हिसाब से ट्रेनिंग देते हैं. This chapter is ending here, and you know that I have told you that what was there in this chapter, that Mowgli learned about the jungle law, and he and the training was started by Balu, and it was इसके अंदर बहुत डिटेल के अंदर आप जब पढ़ेंगे आपको पता चलेगा कि इसमें मोगली ने क्या क्या किया था, उसके साथ क्या क्या हुआ था, एंड व्हाट डिफिकल्टीज ही फेस्ड व्हाइल हिज ट्रेनिंग. सो दैट वाज ऑल द लेसन इज अबाउट. सो आई होप दैट यू विल read this chapter, and inshallah you will enjoy and you will understand it easily, because now it is very easy for you to read, because you already know the summary of this chapter. So I would like to say that start reading this chapter, and if you are finding difficulties in at some words, so you can use your dictionary to find that meaning. So when you will find the meaning, obviously your vocabulary will be stronger. So that's all for today's lesson. Now I am ending here. Start reading this chapter now. Take care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.